Well, with that little bit of an introduction, and that's showing the wonderful skyline, the sky, and the beaches and the Pacific. My friend Jonathan Taylor, who's graciously returned, he was my first guest on my Carl's Corner many moons ago, last year, September. I'm really excited to have him back on with me. But that was about a month ago when we had a nice lunch on the cliffs in Laguna Beach. And you convinced me, yeah, Carl, you're a California now. You're not a Jersey guy anymore. So thank you, my good friend, for being
Right.
back again on another
You're welcome.
episode.
Thank you.
And where are you
Great.
right now, my friend?
I'm in Las Vegas and filming out here, meaning performance videos. But the truth is, it's
You
too
are
hot to
now
film.
where?
It's like 104. Huh? Say that again. I didn't hear it. You frozen.
Yeah, I know we had a little glitch. So when we see this, hopefully our glitches will be very limited. Yeah, just give the audience a little bit of a background who you are and what do you do, and this was last September, so give my new audience about. I keep talking about my friend Jonathan. A little bit of background resume on yourself.
I'm a solo classical guitarist, and I've been performing all over the world for about 30 years or more. I have 32 albums. I'm a Warner Brothers and Hit Lab recording artist with some albums. And I've probably played in the weirdest places, as well as what I call the conventional stuff that everyone would think, North America, Europe, etc. But I played in India, in Romania, in which is Europe, played in the Amazon, played in the Philippines. Matter of fact, I talked with a Philippine booking agent last night. So I've had a long career. I had a lot of reviews, had a lot of concerts. And then when I would get off tour, I would video and compile tracks, which of course would be made into albums. So one of the things I've done is I've altered the repertoire, meaning I have not only played and performed, recorded the masterpieces like the Spanish masterpieces people know, or Bach, etc. But I've also added to the repertoire by transcribing heretofore unknown or completely different music adapted to the classical guitar. An example of that is a couple film scores. I took the wonderful Wizard of Oz film score and transcribed it for the classical guitar. I did it with the Bond themes from the Bond movies, American folk songs, pieces from the jazz era. So I'm kind of a crossover artist, not a strict classical artist, even though that's my background, and I've done a zillion classical concerts and just only that as well. But that is, kind of it in a nutshell. And I have a lot of adventures in touring. I have an app that I have some of that video on there, audio, talking, and Carl, of course, is a producer and filmed a video of me and that, and down there at the Huntington Beach Pier. And so, reason I'm saying that is
there's a picture. There's a picture of your app, and how's the app going?
App is going great, and that is actually a picture of. The link is to the app, but below that is a picture of a concert I did at Whittier College at Shannon Center years ago. That's where Nixon went to school, and it's kind of known for that. And so just to get back to a lot of recording, a lot of touring, a lot of transcribing and arranging. And my background is in orchestral composition and that. So to be a player and to have that background is extremely unusual. So that's a little bit of background.
Well, we have a compilation video, and hopefully with our little technical, this will play okay to give people a little bit of flavor of what your music sounds like. So I'm going to play it right now.
Yeah. So that shows you right
Just a
there that
little
it's different.
sample.
Yeah. And those are different pieces from
Yes,
different
most
genres.
definitely.
Pop music, and then the first one was the Putting on the Ritz by Irving Berlin, of course. You know, the middle piece was a Studio Sin Luz, which means study in light, that was written by Andre Segovia. And actually, he wrote that, and not so much a composer as a player himself, but wrote that when he was recuperating from eye surgery. He had terrible eyesight. He used to have those Coke bottle of glasses, if you know what I mean. And that's back in the day when you had eye surgery. It was very different, very different. Yeah. And this one here, the photo you just showed, I think I was playing the American Medley 3. At least that's what I remember. And so you can see the transcription of those pieces. One of the shoots there was from the background was in LA. And we thought it was a great contrast to be in kind of a wooded area and then have the cityscape in the background.
Here I am, back. I just wanted to say that with the current, music genre and everything where it is, it's very pop. And just get us to speed that how you started and you said you had I remember when we had a fascinating conversations a couple years back. I don't know where those videos are now. I thought I had them. But then when you're touring and then having everything, and then now that you had record deals, but really no significance, but now with streaming and everything, and with some exciting new things that you have coming up that
Yeah,
you
well,
have that we've been
yeah,
speaking that you've been speaking about in the last couple of weeks.
right. So I've got an established artist category there on Pandora, and that's millions of streams. But the thing about streaming is you don't make any money. So what I'm really involved in now, besides filming the videos and that, is my attorney submits different tracks and that for films. So it's called sync management, and because you're syncing the music with the film, of course, and you can use that. It's actually submitted to every damn show you can think of. I was incredibly surprised. The even the NFL, and they're not going to choose classical guitar to be played. I doubt it on their programs. But like every show, you can Better Call Saul, all the shows that everybody knows. And so that's being worked on right now in the background as I'm out here in Vegas, um, filming performance fit is too hot. It's 104 today. It was 108 like yesterday and the day before. So it's too hot to film outside. And usually what you want with a location shoot is the different backgrounds, the different
Yeah,
environments.
it's 197 here. It's a shame that you're, for some reason, yeah, it's a shame your internet is really breaking up. You come in and out
That's
every
funny
once in a
because
while.
it shows
So
well, it
hopefully it'll
shows.
stay.
Do you want to stop and try another time?
Well, let's just keep building. Let's just keep going, and we'll see how it ends up. If it
Yeah.
ends up, we still have more difficulties. We don't have to show it, but let's keep going and see where it goes. Maybe it might clear up. And I have to
Sure.
say that it's been 3 years since we actually met. As like you're the one who actually introduced me to Huntington Beach. I was always a great one for loving Newport Beach, but then we would have to go to a local place to eat and have lunch. And this is probably one of the first places when we met over at Sandy's at Huntington Beach. And then that's about
Right,
3
there
years
they are.
ago, like 2021.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
and it's
right.
grown to a nice friendship. And I have to
I
say,
think
on
so.
a personal note, that last Thanksgiving when you invited me up to the Palm Springs area, and we're all on our own budgets, and I was saying, maybe I can't, but that old little saying, like at this age now, if not now, when? So go. It
Right.
was a glorious time out there, but I have
Right.
to
It's great
say
fun.
that it's amazing. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner. And then I was saying, like, okay, what are we going to do the following day? I figured, and you said, we're going to go to a cemetery. I go, what? A cemetery? It's like, I thought maybe you lost your marbles a little bit. But then when we ended up going to where we went, it was actually a fascinating afternoon. And here we are at the gravesite of Frank Sinatra. And here I thought, being very naive, thinking an iconic superstar like that would have a mausoleum and all kind of stuff. And basically,
Right.
he just has a little small gravesite. And it was so different. And I kept telling everybody for a month, this is what I did a day after Thanksgiving. And here it is. And it's amazing with your friendship. And so the next, later on, I was hungry. I wanted Italian food. And we go, so our friendship goes to the point that it was an amazing weekend. And we ended up at this, I forget the name of the place where we ended up. So
The Nest.
it's a friendship. It's a business. We talk. Yes. And we talk about a lot of different things about the world. We're both on the same plane. You're in one sense, in a different area than I am. But I think, and to take a personal note out of this to let people know, this is my friend Jonathan that you always talk about. Here he is in person, live in person. So,
Well, thank you, Carl. That's
it's a
very
long
kind of you.
introduction.
No, but we enjoyed it, and
Yeah,
that was a great.
it's nice. So,
And I'm going back to Palm Springs here in, I don't know, 3 weeks maybe, or something like that. I'm in LA in about a week or less than that, like 5 days, whatever. But so and it's hot as hell here in Vegas. I mean, it is really, thank God for air conditioning, right? But
maybe
I
it's
can tell
burning
you,
up. Maybe it's burning up the internet stuff for. Yeah,
maybe, yeah. You mean affecting the electricity?
yeah, because you
that could
keep fading in and out, but we'll keep.
Okay. Yeah.
For another
Carl,
5
what
or
would
do
you like
another
to
one,
ask
maybe
me?
another couple of days. What's the next couple of days? What's the next couple of months, and probably the next year where you see
Next
yourself
couple
in a
months,
year?
I'll be filming in LA. I'll be filming in Palm Springs area. And then I think back to LA again. And that's the next couple months. And now it's just too hot to film now. We didn't know it was going to, you can only predict weather so
Any
much, right?
possibilities of any live show?
You know what? Right now, I'm working with booking agents,
Well,
but most of
out
them
here, it's hot and
Yeah.
hotter.
Well, the booking agents that I'm working with, I mentioned the one in Philippines and also one in Wales. All right. So he's looking at different things in Europe, and she's looking at the Far East and Philippines specifically. And also then I have one that I'm talking with in Oklahoma. And so that could be Midwest. So that's what's going on.
Well, we need to get you back out on the road again and, doing some performances like
Now
this
here's
again.
this concert.
This is
Right now, the photo of this concert right here that you're showing is a concert I did for the Jewish fund that raised money along with some other artists. And you can see models there and so forth. And that one was in Van Nuys. So there's LA, right? LA County. And that's what that concert was. So a lot of glitterati, a lot of
that's
flash,
that's,
a lot of bling.
Before I moved. Yeah, that's before I moved. Yeah, that's before I moved out here. So I want to see, hopefully we could get you out there again,
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to get you on, and maybe in another couple of days or a week that maybe we could come back on again. Maybe if we don't have the glitches that we're having today, not too bad. And I see myself coming fading in and out.
Yeah. We'll do that. Let's wrap it up.
Jonathan, I just wanted to say thank you again, and just a real quick update. And
thank you. And I'll stay on.
Let me just do my little bit of my. Yeah, we'll talk soon, and we'll get back again. And if I'm just going to take a look at this and see how it goes. But thanks again, buddy. We'll be talking soon.